you?
In the 1970s, the United States was in the midst of martial art craze, and Marvel Comics was no slouch when it came to capitalizing on a trend. Yes, there was actually a trend before Twitter. Enter Shang-Chi, master of Kung Fu, a nearly invincible hand-to-hand combatant with a background in the world of spies and espionage. And now the Marvel Cinematic Universe next leading man in September 3's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, starring actor Sam Liu. But who is Shang-Chi, the MCU's master of Kung Fu? Like many heroes of the world's most successful shared cinematic universe, the semi-obscure cult favorite has a long and complicated Marvel Universe comic book history. But if you just watch the new Shang-Chi trailer and don't have time or the cash to dig into nearly 50 years of back issues, I got you back, and has already summed up everything you need to know about the next new Marvel solo star. So sit tight for the next few minutes and I will explain everything to you. And before we begin, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to never miss a video from us. Shang-Chi was raised to become a deadly assassin by his father, the immortal crime lord and sorcerer Fu Manchu. However, Shang-Chi became aware of his father's ill nature and defected after his first assignment. He then began to attack various elements of his father's criminal empire and allied himself with his father's archenemy, Dennis Nayland Smith, and MI6.
We make a good team!
In retaliation, Fu Manchu sent a number of assassins to kill him. His travel led him to meet a number of other martial artists and superheroes around the world. He met his rival Cat and teamed up with Iron Fist, Jack of Hearts and White Tiger to take down the corporation. After years of playing the game of deceit and death, Shang-Chi retired from the espionage world. He resurfaced to assist his old friend from MI6 against the Sifan ninjas. Shang-Chi's illustrious father returned to the world with the assistance of the Shadow Council. Shang teamed up with Steve Rogers and his secret Avengers to oppose his father. After that, he became an important ally for Rogers' unit, aiding the teams whenever they needed. When it comes to bringing Shang-Chi in the MCU, there's one key component that's bound to differ from any version of the characters we have seen yet: his parentage. Following widespread speculation about the Mandarin, the villain of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and in the comic books, the owner of the titular physical Ten Rings of Power, would take the place of Fu Manchu as Shang-Chi's father. The connection were confirmed in the first Shang-Chi trailer, but the connection between Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings doesn't start there, and the comic book roots of their connection may hint at the plot of the film. In the comics books, the Ten Rings are usually depicted as the 10 actual rings of aliens' origin that grant the wearer 10 powers, one for each ring. But in the alternate universe, Tales' Secret Wars, the 10 rings are 10 martial arts technique pioneered by the world's version of Mandarin, of which that was Shang-Chi had mastered 9. As for the Mandarin himself, actor Tony Leung will portray the real Mandarin, or in other words, the more comic book accurate version of the classic Marvel supervillain, following the somewhat controversial imposter version played by Ben Kingsley in Iron Man 3. Now you are ready to boast in front of your friend about the new Marvel hero, Shang-Chi. And if you have any more thoughts or questions, hit them in comment section. And if you like this video, hit the like button, and for more such content like this, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon.